My
My
mom would
mom
be
would
at
be
all
at
my
all the
sporting
sporting
events.
events.
Let's say I was
Let's say
playing
I was
football,
playing
okay?
football.
My
My
mother
mother
would be
would
on
be
the
on the
sidelines,
sidelines,
and if the play on
play
the
on the
field
field
started
started
going one
going one
way,
way.
my
My
mother
mother
would
would
run
run
along
along.
and, Mark, get him, get him! I'd be like, oh my gosh. I'd get in the huddle with the other guys. They go, Mark,
Mark,
is
is
that
that
your
your mother?
mother? I go, no, I never
Never
saw
saw
her
her
before in
before
my
in my
life.
life.
The greatest gift my mother ever gave.
She believed in me. I overdosed drunk on 3 occasions when I should be dead. I believe I was coming here for a reason. You miss your fan, I will show you your future. How do I know this? I hung out with loser and became biggest loser of them all because I gave up everything. I dreamt as a little boy of chose in the morning we'd be drunk and higher, laughing in the car, probably in my house and think, Mom, lights on. Oh man, mine's is up. How was she said? Hi mom, how was your night? Oh mom, I'm just gonna go to bed. Mom, I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. I haven't seen you all day and all night. Can I please talk to you? Just leave me alone. You bugged me. Bro, on to one person who believed in me. Unit call just be an emergency. Hotel for a call back to unit said, hey, what's going on? Mom, I don't know how to tell you this. Just tell me what happened. Is that correct, Mom? I can't tell you. Just say it. Your mother died. Just threw her phone down. I ran out of my hotel room. I took the elevator to lobby. Door opened up. I just got out into the street. There was no God, there was no people. 3 o'clock in the morning. I walked down in the middle street in Hiroshima, Japan. Remember looking at me just saying, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous. I'm just away in the bike. We'll come to a closer. Still over, I said, Mom, you are my hero. Everything I am, everything I hope to be worthy of you. So much you gave me a life. The only one that ever believed in me. How dare repair? Getting drunk. I get stupid. For what? Oh shit, I want to do. Go talk to you now, Mom. See what I'm doing. Why couldn't it have been a better son? We're defined by our choices. Really, you surround yourself with alcohol and pills. It's dead. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to tell you I lived that life. Broken relationship, broken dreams, and death. For what? To get high? Uh, Father, when you go home, tell them what you love them. Rich, famous. I had millionaire. Had to renovate and best my marriage, my family, my friends. For what? To be all alone in the world. What is truly important, and that is how person that give lives and our families. How quickly it could be taken away. So I no longer live in town. I live in moments, so pocket that matters. It's the word you heard that truly matters. Love. It's just a word until somebody comes along and give this meaning. Give out the meaning. My mom would be at our sporting events. Let's say I was playing football, okay? My mother would be on sidelines and my play on the field started going on way. My mother would run along and Mark, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. I get hold with the other guys go, Mark, is that your mother? I go, no, never saw her before in my life. This is the greatest gift my mother ever gave me, believed in me. I overdosed on drugs on 3 occasions where I should be dead. But I believe I was kept here for a reason. Your friend, I will show you your future. How do I know this? I hung out with loser and became biggest loser of them all because they gave up everything. I dreamt as a little boy, with who I chose to surround myself with. We'd be drunk and high, laughing in the car. Mark, the lights are. Oh man, my muscles out. Can I please talk to you? Just leave me alone. You bugged me. Slam my bedroom door on the one person who believed in me. I was over white road. We was resting her. It was knocked on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? Just tell me what happened. I started crying, Mark. I can't tell you. Yes, say it. Your mother died. I ran out of my hotel room. I took the editors to lobby when doors opened up. I just ran out into the street. There was no guys, there was no people. 3 o'clock in the morning. I walked down the middle of the street in Hiroshima, Japan. Remember looking up and saying, Mom, I'm so sorry. I flew home for the funeral. And I was so nervous to walk up to her casket, I just stood away in the back. I kept looking for the distance. Mom, please wake up. Please get up. First time I mean, she was beautiful. She was dressed in white. She looked like an angel. And I just stood over and I said, Mom, you are my hero. Everything I am, everything I hope because of you. So much gave me a life. You're the only one that ever believed in me. How do you repair? I get drunk, by getting high, by getting stupid, hung up. For what? All she ever wanted to do was to talk to me. Why couldn't it have been a better son? Define our choices. Don't surround yourself with people involved in drugs and alcohol abuse. It's dead end. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to preach to you. Preach. I live that life. Least broken relationship, broken dreams, and dead. For what? To get high? When you go home, tell them how much you love them. Being rich and famous, I had to be millionaire. I had to win the race. I had to win the race. My friends for what? To be all alone in the world, and I learned what is truly important, and that is how precious the gift of life is, and our families, how quickly it could be taken away. Pocket that matters. So word your heart that truly matters. Love. Love is just a word. Until somebody comes along and gives meaning. You you are the meaning. Events. Okay. My muscle will be on sidelines. Play on the field started going one way. My muscle would run along and Mom, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. How do the other guys go? Mom, is that your mother? No, I never saw her before in my life. Mom ever gave me, she believed in me. I overdosed on drugs on 3 occasions where she have been dead. But I believe I was coming here for a reason. Show me, friend, I will show you your future. How do I know this? I hung out with losers and I became biggest loser of them all because I gave up everything. Who I chose to surround myself with. We'd be drunk and high, laughing in the car. We parked in front of my house and they go, Mom, what? The lights are. Oh man, my mother's up. We're gonna go to bed and my mother's up. My mom wouldn't go to bed until she knows her son was still alive. What did she said? What did she said? How was your night? He goes, come on, I'm just gonna go to bed. Can I talk to you for a minute? I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to bed. Mom has its own day and own night. And please talk to you. Man, just leave me alone. You bug me. Let me bar the door. One person who believed in me. I was all quite sure we were resting overseas in Japan. There was knock in my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. Got in the bed and I could he was Japanese promo. Mom, you need to call her. There's been an emergency. I called back to United States. What's going on? Mom, know how to tell you this. I guess tell me what happened. I started crying. Mom, I can't tell you. I said, just say it. He said, Mark, your mother died. I just threw the phone down. I ran out my whole hotel room. I took the elevator to the lobby when the door opened up. I just ran into the street. Miss there was no guys were to people to recall in the morning. I walked down in the middle of the street in Hiroshima, Japan. I remember looking up just saying, Mom, I'm so sorry. I flew home for the funeral and I was so nervous to walk up to the casket. So I just stood away in the back. And in the back. Kept looking from this and I kept looking from distance. I kept looking from distance. I kept thinking to myself, Mom, please wake up. Please get up. And then I finally got to love to the world. And then I finally got the nerve to walk up to her, and as I got closer, because my mom for the first time, I mean, she was too beautiful. She was dressed in white. I mean, she looked like an angel. And you stood over and I said, Mom, please, my hero. You think I am everything I hope to because to be was because of you. Mom, you are my hero. Everything I am, everything I hope to be was because of you. So much you give me a life, the only one that ever by getting drunk, by getting high, by getting stupid. Loser for what? All she ever wanted to do was talk to me. I wish you could see what I'm doing. I wish you could see what I'm. Why could I have been a better son? Choices. Even in those alcohols, it's dead end. I'm not here to preach to you. Tell you a life that is broken relationship, broken nerves, and death. For what to get high? When you go home, tell them what you love there. My whole life was about being rich and famous, had to be millionaire, and to win the race. To win the race and expand my family, my friends for what? To be on the world. What is truly important, and that is how precious this life is, and our families. How quickly it could be taken away. See, I no longer live in time, I live in moments, pocket that matters, just what is yours that truly matters. Love is just word until somebody comes along and gives this meaning, You, you are the meaning. Mom will be around starting events. Let's say I was playing 4K. My mother will be on Celeste. When play on the field started going one way, my mother would run along and Mark, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. Getting harder with the other guys to go, Mark, is that your mother? I go, no, never saw her before in my life. Greatest gift my mother ever gave me, she believed in me. I overdosed on drugs on 3 occasions while I should have been dead. Believe me, I was coming for a reason. So me, your friend, I will show you your future. How do I know this? Hung out with loser and I became biggest loser of them because I gave up everything I dreamt about as a little boy because of who I chose to surround myself with. My friends drive me home at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. We drunk and high, laughing in the car. We put in front of my house and they go. We put in front of my house and they go, Mark, the lights on. Oh man, my mother's up. She knew her was, hi Mark, how was your night? It's going soon. I'm just gonna go to bed. Can I please talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to you for a minute? Mom, I'm tired. I'm just gonna do. Mark, I have seen you all day and all night. Please talk to you. Yes, man. Please talk to you. I said, man, yes, no. I said, man, just leave me alone. You bug me. I slammed my bedroom door on the person on the one person who believed in me. I was the overweight we was resting. I was on a worldwide tour. World, các bạn nhớ là nó sẽ nối hết âm nhé. World, world là world, wide, worldwide, world, worldwide tour, tour. We were wrestling, 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 wrestling overseas in Japan. Overseas in Japan. Tour. We were wrestling overseas in Japan. After my wrestling match, I went upstairs to my hotel room and phoned Ashley. There was not in my drawers. I lost. There was Japanese promoter. So I opened the door and they said, "Mom, you need to call. There's been an emergency." Hey, what's going on? There's been an emergency. I called back to United States. Hey, what's going on? He said, "Mark, I don't know how to tell you this. Just tell me what happened." He started crying. "Mark, I can't tell you." I said, "Just say it." He said, "Mark, your mother died." I just threw the phone down. I ran out to my hotel room. I took the elevator to the lobby. When the doors opened up, I just ran into the street. There was no guys, there was no people. 3 o'clock in the morning, I walked down the middle of the street in Hiroshima, Japan. I remember looking up, just saying, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I flew home for the funeral. I was so nervous to walk up to her casket, so I just stood way in the back. Kept looking from distance. I kept thinking to my mom, "Please wake up. Please get up." And then finally as I got closer, I see my mom first time. She was beautiful. She was dressed in white. She looked like an angel. And I just stood away and said, "Mom, you're like baby hero. Everything I hope to be worse because of so much you left me alive. You're the only one that ever believed in me." How do I repair? Get drunk by getting high, by getting stupid, hang out with loser for what? All she ever wanted to do was talk to me. I wish I could talk to you now, Mom. I wish you could see what I'm doing. Why couldn't I have been a better son? We defy our choices. But then you surround yourself with people involved in drugs. It's dead end. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to tell you that live that life. It leads to broken relationship, broken dreams, and death. For what? To get high? My father, when you go home, tell them how much you love them. My whole life was about being rich and famous. I had to be a millionaire. I had to win the race. Express my message for what? All alone in the world. And I learned what is truly important. And that is precious. This life is, and our families, how quickly it could be taken away. See, I no longer live in time. I live in moments. It's not what's in your pocket that matters. It's what in your heart. Love just a word. Until somebody comes along and gives this meaning. You gives it meaning. You're the meaning. The meaning. Let's say I was before okay. My mother would be on the sidelines, playing on the field, starting going away. My mother ran along and, Mark, get up, get up. My gosh. How do we the other guys go? Is that your mother? No, never saw it before in my life. The greatest gift my mother ever gave me. She believed in me. I overdosed on drugs on 3 occasions where I should have been dead. But I believe I was coming here for a reason. You should friend, I will show you your future. How do I know this? I hung out with loser and became the biggest loser of them all because I gave up everything. I dreamt about as a little boy because of who I chose to surround myself with. So, in the morning, we drunk and high, laughing in the car. We pulled in front of my house and they go, Mark, it's lights on. I go, oh man, why must up? Wouldn't. Oh man, my mouth is up. My mom wouldn't go to bed until she knew her son was still alive. See, my mom wouldn't go to bed until she knew her son was still alive. And what is she said? Hi Mark, how was your night? It goes good man. I'm just gonna go to bed. Can I talk to you for a minute? I'm tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. Mark, I ever see all day and all night. I can please talk to you. Yes, man. Just leave me alone. You bug me. I slammed my bedroom door on the one person who believed in me. I was on a worldwide tour. We was wrestling overseas in Japan. After I was on worldwide tour. We were wrestling overseas in Japan. After my wrestling after my wrestling match I went upstairs to my hotel room and I fell asleep. I fall asleep. There was knock on my door 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess a Japanese promo. So I put the door and he said, Mark, you need to call her. There's been an emergency. Went to hotel room phone. I called back to United States and hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? He said, Mark, I don't know how to tell you this. Just tell me what happened. He started crying, Mark, I can't tell you. I said, just say it. He said, Mark, your mother died. Just threw the phone down. I ran into my hotel room. I took the elevator to the lobby when the door opened up. I just ran and told the truth. I mean, there was no guy that was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I walked down the street at Hiroshima in Japan. I remember looking up and just saying, Mom, I'm so sorry. I flew the home for a funeral. I was the nervous to wake up to her casket. I just threw away in the bag. Kept looking from distance. I go, Mom, please wake up. Please get up. As it got closer, she was dressed in what she looked like an angel. And I just stood over and said, Mom, you are my hero. I am everything I hope to be worse because of you. So much you live me alive. You're only one that ever believed in me. How do I repair? By getting drunk, by getting high, by getting stupid. For what? All she ever wanted to do was to talk to me. Talk to me. talk to you now, Mom. I wish I could talk to you now, Mom. I wish you could see what I'm doing. Why could I have been the best? Defined by your choices. When you surround yourself with people involved in drugs and alcohol abuse, it's dead end. I'll preach to you, not to tell you that live broken hearts, broken relationship, broken dreams, and death. For what? To get high? Father, when you go home, tell them how much you love them. My whole life was about being rich and famous. I had to be remembered. I had to renovate. I had to renovate the events my marriage to be all alone in the world. What is truly important, and that is how precious they give life is, and our families, and how quickly it could be taken away. I no longer I live in moments. It's what your hurt that truly matters. Love is a word until somebody comes along and gives this meaning. You are the meaning.